Thank you. I met with Keith before and with Opal representatives, so nice to see you again, Keith. Albert Rouse. Albert. Okay.
Albert's asked me to come up and help him with his time today.
Okay.
I'll try to be as brief as I can. I've written notes, and I intend on staying directly, excuse me, with them. Members of the board, Trimet, members of the board, Tri-County Metropolitan Transportation District of Oregon. The subject is superfluous spending. Did a little calculation. For a standard work year of 2,080 hours, if a person was paid $75 per hour, that would equal $156,000 per year. And I think that is quite more than sufficient for a figurehead of Trimet. The current salary for the general manager of Trimet is $215,000, which equals $103.37 per hour. Missed. Okay. All right. Next subject, Selwood Bridge, as you well know, and everyone else in the room and others, needs to be replaced. Trimet wants to build a max bridge. Okay, well, fine. How about saving several $1 million in federal and local tax money and combining the two bridges as one, and visually it would be a lot more aesthetically pleasing than having two bridges. Okay, did that. On a much smaller scale, here's where some more money was wasted. I detest the new paint job on buses and Max. I find it horribly displeasing. Cost effective, I consider it a waste of money. The old pattern was better. It was one color of paint with tricolor strip. Certainly, I would have thought that would have cost a lot less money to maintain. The next item is bus shelters, the typical ones that you see, especially, and I'm not referring to downtown here either. Got to make that point. I'm not discussing anything with downtown. Where two lines cross each other, typically there's a bus shelter, and in it there will be printed bus schedules. I think that's a good idea. I have asked and I've had several people read those schedules to me. I think those are a good benefit. However, they're on the blue poles, the regular bus stop poles. On many of them is a little display box that has an individual schedule. I think that is a waste of money, both from the cost of putting them up and the cost of maintaining them. And I have good indication they're not even being maintained, because in a lot of them I don't see the white card. I can't read them, but I could see the white card if it was there. You have wasted, and yes, I do hire employees, you have wasted a lot of my payroll tax money, Trimet payroll tax money, and that's also at the expense of bus and rail operators. That concludes what I wanted to say, really. And, you know, if you frivol away the money, true, you're not going to have the money for the things you want. That's where it comes down to. I would like to add 2 corrections to things that I heard earlier this morning at this meeting. That being the word diesel was addressed many times. Trimet has never used, I said that wrong. The word gasoline was addressed many times. That needs to be struck from the record. The reason is Trimet has never used gasoline to power any equipment to ferry passengers from the other. And the other point is I've heard at this meeting from members of the board and others the word driver. That's an inappropriate word. They are bus and they are rail operators. They do a lot more than getting the vehicle down the rail or down the street. And I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Our next presenter